All right, hello, Crosspoint. I am here with Jim and Dawn Sousa, and they will be leading us in worship and actually the entire service this coming Sunday. So we've been kind of talking about them, mentioned them several points in December and then also in January. So they actually, you guys just moved, I think, like maybe a week ago or like maybe less, but about a week ago. So they just moved into like a house in the Chapel Hill area. But so what they are doing, I'm going to try not to explain it too much, let them do it. But let me just say this. It's not a church plant. It's more of a kingdom initiative, a kingdom movement. And so they will be coming Sunday. They'll lead us in worship, and then they're going to be sharing the nature of their work in Springfield. Now, you guys are kind of connecting with the Akron area churches and kind of putting out the message and communicating kind of where you guys are. So I'm going to kick it over to you guys, and then you say anything you need to say to kind of help us just be ready for you on Sunday. All right, go.
Great, sounds good. Thanks, Pastor David. Appreciate you having us on here. Hi, Crosspoint Alliance Church. Nice to see you. I'm Jim. This is my wife, Dawn, as Pastor David already said. And we are so looking forward to being with you this Sunday and just sharing in the Lord's Day together as we worship and as we look at God's word and as we talk about something that seems new, but also really back to the roots of what our movement in the Alliance has been about, that God is doing and has been doing here in the Akron area. And so one of the things that we really want to encourage you to think about in these next several days leading up to Sunday is to kind of get out of your head everything that you might think that you know about church planting and even about church and ministry and all those things, because we're trying to wrap our heads still around what this new thing looks like. And it really would help if when we get together, if you're trying not to squeeze into a box what you think about church planting, because what God is doing, it's really about what God is doing. We've started at this whole point of understanding that it's God who's on the move, that it's God who's working, and our role in what's happening is simply to partner with God in what he's doing. And that's what we're trying to do, is say, God, what are you doing? How are you moving? And how are you inviting us to partner with you? And what it's really looked like is this whole idea that's come forth of kingdom outposts is what we're calling it. And a kingdom outpost, really simply put, is when we partner with God in kingdom collaboration. So that means, again, God is the one doing the work. We partner with him, and we're working towards kingdom initiatives, meaning we want to see lost people become found, because that's God's heartbeat. We want to see the kingdom advanced in that way. We want to see brokenness being restored. And the collaboration piece means that we're looking at a geography and saying, what has God already put in place in a geography? Churches, Christian people, businesses, organizations, and what might it look like to link those pieces together that God has already divinely put in place to reach out to affect kingdom advancement in the community. And that's really what Kingdom Outpost is about. And we'll get into much more about that on Sunday, but we wanted to get you thinking about that. Dawn, anything you wanted to share with the church family?
The thing that I was thinking as Jim was sharing was the thought of we are better together. We are stronger together. The word says two are better than one. And a strand of three cords is not easily broken. And as God has been stirring our hearts and opening up opportunities and doors to link arms with others, it has been amazing how God has already gone before us, has already been stirring in the hearts of the other Akron Alliance churches, like Jim said, nonprofits, and all kinds of connections that God is making that we will share more with you. But we are better together. And that's really where God is stretching us outside the four walls of the church to see where he's moving, how we can partner with him. and really think outside the box. So we're excited just to share with you more of what that looks like, and what that looks like specifically for the area where God is stirring our hearts to move. And yes, we just moved, and we'll probably be moving again. But I'm just praying for you guys as you're preparing your hearts to hear from us, that God begins to stir something in you and helps you already this week to see, where is God moving? Where is God moving in your life? Where is he moving in your family? Where is he moving in your work? Where is he moving in your relationships? And how can you come alongside God? How can you partner with him? So I'm excited to share. I'm excited to come and lead worship and just glorify the Lord together, and see how he connects us with your body, and to be a part of the greater body of the greater Akron area, just to see the tip of that we've been a part of the last few months has been mind-blowing. And I'm excited for what God is doing.
Very good. Okay, great. I think one thing while you guys are talking, I've actually, Jim, I've started swiping some of your language. I literally had a staff meeting last night. I'm talking about Kingdom Outposts because I'm like, I have language now that captures what I'm trying to get at. So you guys will hear more about that on Sunday Crosspoint, but I like the language that you're coming up with because it kind of helps to carry the ideas. But so that was one thing. And the other thing for you Crosspointers is that, look, come ready, not only like what Jim was saying, it's not a church plant and we don't want to be thinking like this is what that is. So let's divest ourselves of those categories. But also I want to challenge you all like to come and ask the question, also kind of maybe responding to Don's challenges. Is there something going on here for me? Is there some way I can get in on the action? Is my heart resonating with something that's being said here? And if so, we'll get out of your way and we'll do what we can to help you partner with Jim and Don. But that's kind of my hope and prayer, is that we would come, ready to hear from you guys and also to connect with, to hear the Lord's voice in that. So you guys have anything else? We're going to land the plane here.
I just want to say, Pastor David, I really appreciate your heart and all the things that I hear you saying. We resonate with that, and we're just so looking forward to being a part of what's happening Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And our worship team gets a break, so they don't mind. They've been working hard. Okay, guys. Well, listen, we'll see you, Jim and Don. We'll see you guys Sunday. Looking forward to it. We are praying into your coming, and may the Lord just fill you with his spirit and communicate his vision to you guys. Okay. So see you Sunday, and Crosspoint, we'll see you there as well. All right. Goodbye.